providing more customer service offices than any other Louisiana utility company, staffed with customer representatives who work and live in Louisiana, and offering 24/7 emergency response. That's what keeps CLECO energized.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. 88 degrees out in Natchitoches right now. It is toasty. My belly is still full of buckets. Yes, I know they're a sponsor and all that stuff, so I get it. I mean, I wouldn't say bad things about them, but we got out there. We were, first off, just surprised at the prices. They're like 10 years ago prices, and the food was amazing. The pull-apart potatoes, you just got to go there for that. I had to see what it was. It was good. They were crispy and tender and all that fun stuff. Just go eat there. Not tomorrow. They're closed on Mondays. Natchitoches, though, looking out over Sibley Lake, it is 88 degrees. We are getting hot again. You know how it goes. I mean, late July, early August, that's what we're going to see. Beautiful day to be on the water right now. Just a few showers, a couple of storms out there. And here is one. It's actually looks like it's fading a bit. I had one little shower that popped up here on the left side of the screen. This is Texas Avenue down here, and let's see, I like using my arrow, so I'm going to hit play forward from there. There you see it, Texas Avenue right there. Looks like everyone is obeying traffic regulations. And yeah, we had a storm right out there, a little shower, just a pretty heavy burst of rain out there. And you can see here that they are few and far between for today. Not much going on out there. Going in closer to show you that shower that probably dissipated. And yeah, there it goes. Crossing over 49, just not much going on today. A few sprinkles out there, a few showers, heavier showers perhaps in northeastern St. Landry Parish, and then down toward Lafayette, where it seems like the center of the rainfall universe has hung out over the last week or so. Heat alerts, we're back into this. So we have heat advisories from Rapides and Avoyelles north toward I-20 and into the lakes region there of East Texas and western Louisiana. It's going to be toasty. We're going to be back in the 90s, and we're going to see heat index values approaching 108 degrees. So, of course, as we step through time, you're going to see that it's going to be warm tonight, like mid-70s for lows. And then tomorrow, I think we get up into the 90s, and that's why we have that heat advisory, because not only is it going to get into the mid-90s, this one actually I stopped it at 1. But all that humidity, all that rain we've seen, that's going to be evaporating out. We're going to feel it as humidity. And like last year, we had 105 with a dew point of 60. Well, this year, we're going to see 95 with a dew point of 75. Pick your poison. They're not fun. Scattered showers, isolated showers and storms at 5 p.m. I think by about 8 o'clock, once the sun starts to go down, we will lose those. And then those temperatures just fade back a few more degrees. Here's what it looks like as we look at storms. You can see the HRRR model got a little too ahead of itself here. It shows the dissipation trend here, but I don't think we're going to see too much more coverage. As we get into tomorrow, it looks like another round of maybe isolated storms, very low coverage though. So we are officially out of the big rain days here, although we could hear a few rumbles of thunder. So just not much going on right now. And fortunately, that also carries over to the tropics. We'll look at that in a second. Yes, there's still an orange thing out there, but I have some good news on that. Through the next week or so, we're looking at a 1/4 inch, maybe a 1/2 inch, maybe some heavier totals down in southeast Louisiana, but for right now, very typical summer stuff, and I'm not worried about any sort of severe threat. But we do have a tropical area of interest, a 40% risk of this developing here. It's out east of the Windward Islands right now, and this is going to continue on toward the west-northwest. Someone's printing something, if you hear that. That's fantastic. I love it when this happens. And then we are going to see this most likely, per all the models, turning right, hooking up into the east coast, or even recurving. That would be ideal. So that's going to probably develop. I think, we're seeing a pretty good signal in models that it's going to develop, and then it's going to most likely turn right before it impacts the Gulf of Mexico. So good news for us. Hopefully it recurves before it hits anyone, and I will be, of course, watching anything and everything tropical here in the coming days. So this is your 7-day. Just a slight chance of storms tomorrow, perhaps another one on Tuesday, though rain chances are down to 10%. By the weekend, we see rain chances start to return to the area with scattered storms in the forecast. Highs in the mid-90s. Overnight lows will be in the mid-70s. And yeah, we could see a heat advisory for several days this week, I think. And then beyond that, it looks like near to above normal temps, mid-90s, totally typical for this time of year. Of course, it is hot, but that's typically what we see. And your precipitation normal. So we're not seeing anything jumping off the page as crazy town coming to our area. No tropical stuff imminent, but we are watching that that season start to activate. And again, hopefully they all recurve. We want a weaker Bermuda high. That happens. We see much more of this stuff stay out to our east and east of the Carolinas and the eastern seaboard and all that stuff. Alrighty, I'm going to get out of here. It is Sunday afternoon. I think we got another order of shirts to fold and sort and do all that stuff. So we're going to do that. I'm going to grab stuff for dinner, and I'm going to see you bright and early on Monday morning. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.